Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. James is on his way in right now, but he is listening in. We'll get him joined in as soon as he arrives. But for now, our players are...
Hi, I am Lance Corporal Higgimus. I'm a Giff fighter.
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon. He's a human fighter.
I play Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
I play Yeldan Sharpeye, a elven ranger.
Who's a teeny bit sleepy right now.
Hi, I'm Lafdul. I play a multi-class specialty priest, thief.
All right. So, where we left off last time, you guys had decided to antagonize a patrol, and looks like you're going to have a fight on your hands. We are here. You guys basically lured them towards the woods, and now you're setting up and preparing an ambush kind of situation.
Oh, they haven't seen us.
They did not see you, no. As far as you know, they did not see you.
Then Braxon made this funny non-imitation of some weird animal.
Yes, twice.
Mm-hmm. Could I make the illusion of it getting dark behind them as they walk towards us?
Of it getting dark behind them?
You know, like a big wall coming up or going down behind them. So they get the feeling that it's getting dark.
I don't think the area of effect would be big enough for that. I mean, you could make a wall and there could be a shadow, but it wouldn't seem like it would be getting dark. It would just be like, you know, when you're standing in the shadow of a building.
Uh-huh. Okay. Scratch that then.
All right, well, I believe Yeldan and Lafdul, you were getting up in the trees.
I used my ring and rod to get up there.
Okay, so you two are up in the trees. You were trying to hide in shadows. And I did roll for that, and I made notes of that, so... Higgimus, what exactly are you doing?
I'm trying to remember.
He's on all fours. He's gonna bull charge him.
I can't remember what I was trying to do.
That's okay. I mean, you've got a new opportunity to decide something else now, so...
Okay, so we're in the tree line, right?
You're well back from the tree line, actually. You moved in so that, yeah, you moved into the trees.
All right, I guess I will try to position myself behind a bush or something.
Okay, so you're going to try and hide.
Best as possible. Yeah. Try as hide.
I'll probably not succeed.
Yeah.
Silly question. Is there no, like, aiming bonus in this? Or would you, like, ad hoc it, so to speak? Like, if he kneels down and takes aim?
Not really. I mean, that's what dexterity is for, essentially. And, I mean, if he knew exactly where something was coming from and stuff like that, but he also doesn't have a weapon that really lends itself well to setting to aim like a sniper rifle kind of would.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and other than hopefully coming from in front of you, there's not exactly, you know, I mean, if there was a doorway, maybe I would ad hoc something.
Yeah, bows aren't actually great for that either, because a person can't keep a bow drawn forever.
Right. But, I mean, if you were pretty sure that someone was about to come through a door, you know, so you've got a relatively limited space, you know, field of fire kind of thing, then I might give you a bonus to hit. But, you know, you've got the entire forest in front of you that they could come through.
Yep.
So you're just going to be trying to hide in the bushes and everything like that. Okay.
Okay, before they get too close, Braxton's going to say to the non-fighters, keep an eye on them trying to get around our flanks.
Where me and Yeldan are pretty, so that's clever.
Did you want to, like, I mean, are you trying to speak so that Lafdul and Yeldan can hear as well?
Yeah, so anyone can hear.
Okay.
And he's trying to do this before they're too close.
Again.
He's trying to do this before they're too close.
Okay.
Is there a particular race that has exceptional hearing apart from elves?
Gnomes have even better hearing than elves.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yep.
Gnomes.
Halflings have the same bonus as elves, and gnomes have plus 10% rather than 5%. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna assume that Ockar is going to be doing much the same thing as you, Higgimus, and trying to take cover and remain hidden with his wolf. And Braxon, what else are you doing?
Gonna try and get behind some bushes or trees.
Okay.
And be ready with his bow and arrow.
Okay.
I'm figuring take down a couple with a bow and arrow, and then switch to melee weapons when they try and approach us.
You know they're just going to target the one without armor. If we stay at range, because they've, well, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it. I just assume that they've all got ranged weapons.
Well, the only reason Braxton's thinking like this, and he hasn't said anything, is that every time Braxton runs into combat, someone says, "Oh, I couldn't use this spell or bow because someone ran in front of me."
Well, that's always a possibility. I mean, that's one of my favorite examples from the player's handbook. One of the fighters runs in, and the mage is like, "Oh, I was going to use a fireball. I guess I'll use this other thing instead." So, anyway,
just fireball the warrior that ran ahead.
Well, that's always a possibility. I mean, if they got a ring of fire resistance, sure, it's fine, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And Leva. So you're pretty sure that if you were, I mean, you can't see them right now. You might, if you have an idea of something to do once you can see some of them, that's something else. But you're in the trees right now. You can't see out into the field anymore.
I have a clear idea of what I want to do once I see them.
Okay.
I want to restrict them in a way that they can't run, or they think they can't run outside anymore. So I was thinking of putting up a wall or something. You just mentioned a ring of fire. That's a very good idea. I could make an illusion of fire. I mean, it has got everything that if they believe in it, they can burn themselves on it.
What spell are you thinking of using? Spectral Force?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the second level one, right?
Can Braxton not see him anymore?
Just a moment.
Yeah,
you guys, none of you can see them. You moved back.
Right.
even if though we're in the trees, we can't.
I have to figure it. I didn't open that particular page. It's the one that includes all senses.
I think that's Phantasmal Force. Let me see. Third level?
No, it's definitely Spectral Force.
Is there any bushes that Braxton can crawl through to get further forward?
Hold on a second. Yeah, Spectral Force is third level. Sorry, my mistake. All right. 40-foot cube plus a 10-foot cube per level. So yeah, it's going to be 40-foot cube plus an additional. Why why do they have to phrase it that way? I'm going to say that it's 4 10-foot cubes plus an additional 10-foot cube per level, at least for now. It's going to be the easiest thing. All right.
Just a moment, I need to write that down.
Okay.
Did you say 4?
Basically, 4 plus 1 10-foot cube per level. At least for now. I mean, depending on, because in a situation like this, it's going to be more like the big area
You want
that you
to
can get and stuff like that.
You want to string it out as much as you can, rather than have it all in one spot.
I'll have to come back to you about that, but it essentially means I can enclose them in something, doesn't
Well,
it?
depends on how spread out they are, but you could definitely try to do that. You could almost certainly enclose some of them.
I will most definitely not try something until I see them.
Right.
But I prepare something. Let's say I start to vividly remember the how a fire looks like and how it would behave in such circumstances.
Okay. All right. And
Oh, boy.
what are you doing in the meantime?
In the meantime, I latch on to somebody who is quietly moving about, like Lafdul or Yeldan, somebody who is not in the front.
Lafdul and Yeldan are up in trees.
Oh,
and
okay.
everyone else is hiding.
In that case, I hide behind Higgimus, as usual.
Okay.
Braxon wants to crawl forward a bit.
Okay. So your goal is to hopefully see them first.
Yeah, but to stay low, so maybe like crawl on the floor from bush to bush.
Okay.
And look through bushes rather than over the top of them.
Right. Okay. All right, and once you guys get set, I mean, so you're going to be crawling. Everyone else, you guys are just going to be set and standing and waiting, hiding.
I'm going to be keeping it. I'm also keeping an eye out because I have a nice vantage point.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with Lafdul. He's got his bow drawn, but he's not knocked an arrow. He's just having it as his go-to weapon at the moment.
Okay. And Braxon, you're going to crawl back towards where the tree line was, slowly.
Yeah, very slowly.
Okay.
How far away is everyone at the moment from each other?
How close do you guys all want to be together? I mean, I'm assuming that you and Yeldan...
Are they outside of, like, voice range?
No, but, I mean, you can't whisper to each other. I mean, you guys would be very obvious if you were able to whisper to each other.
Yeah.
I figure that you and Yeldan are probably like 30 feet apart up in trees kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem reasonable to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leva and Higgimus are close together because Leva said that she was hiding with Higgimus. I'm going to say that Ockar's probably 20, 30 feet away. Again, hiding.
I'm here.
Yep. Hello.
I switched over to my computer since I just got here.
All right. Okay. So I assume that you're just hiding in the bushes waiting. Does that seem good for you?
Yeah, with my sword and shield ready.
Yep. All right. And Braxon is crawling forward. How far do you want to crawl, Braxon? I mean, like...
How risky do you want to be?
Well, it's more a thing of wanting to get visibility on them.
Right. Well, I mean, how how much are you willing to distance yourself from the rest of the party? That's the question. Like, if you don't see them in X distance, are you stopping, or are you going to continue going, or what?
Let's see. Maybe 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Does that sound about right?
That's up to you.
Still be close enough for people to hear me fighting.
Oh, yeah. That's plenty close for people to hear you fighting unless someone, like, silently backstabs you.
Yeah. I don't like the way you said that.
The thought did cross my mind to circle around, but
Okay. All right. So at that point, then you get that distance away, and you're just kind of hunkering down and being quiet since you haven't seen them.
Yep.
Okay.
And listening.
with your helmet on.
Your helmet is on, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Higgimus does not have a helmet. Ockar, you have a helmet, correct?
Yeah, I wear a helmet.
All right. Lafdul, is your cap on?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm in a tree. I'm only likely to be shot at, so he doesn't want to get a unlucky 20.
What's that modify your chance then?
I think it's only 5.
Okay.
Do you want me to verify? I need to.
No, I'll take that. Yeldan, you don't have a helmet or a cap or anything, correct?
If leather armor comes with one, he probably is wearing it.
It's entirely up to you. I mean,
So you get critical hits to the head. You want a helmet?
Yeah, I definitely do have a helmet. Because
You don't make a habit of listening like I do.
Ockar basically has a whole knight in shiny armor and full plate kind of look with the helmet.
yeah, I figured as much.
It's one of those that covers the entire face.
Do they even make helmets for Giff?
You could get a helmet, but you don't generally need it because you've got the armored plates on the top of your head and everything.
bonuses
You
of
doesn't see
having.
anything.
Well, we're finding out.
We'll find
He's
out in a
rolling a
moment.
lot of dice.
All right.
Yeah, it's all deciding whether Braxon can see the people sneaking up on him.
All right. So you hunker down and start to wait. And initially, you don't see or hear anything. Leva, you do hear an owl. Seems pretty close to you. Basically off to your right.
Hoot! Hoot!
I whispered to Higgimus, asking him whether he heard the owl.
He did not.
What?
There was an owl. Shh, there was an owl just to the right.
I'll look over to the right.
You don't see anything.
I didn't hear anything.
Do I see anything?
Oh boy.
Is it very noticeable that they're both looking to the right?
Probably not.
Who says we're looking to the right? Well, yeah, okay.
Higgimus just said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you would have done so after saying that.
How far away are you, Lafdul? And Yeldan?
I think I'm. Well, one of us is like 30 feet away from me, and then another 30 feet away.
Somewhere. I mean, he's up in a tree, 10 to 20 feet up there, and somewhere between 10 and 15 feet along the ground away from you. So.
Is there any way that we can contact him?
I mean, you could speak. You could try and wave at him, but that might give your position away.
So they're speaking.
Yeah, just saying.
In my head, do I think I can make a reasonable owl sound?
That'd be an intelligence, I think.
Do you
If
have
you want
the,
to self-check yourself.
do you have the mimicry proficiency?
No.
Then what do you think about you yourself personally? Do you think you can make a good owl sound?
Trying to think of what an owl sounds like.
Braxton thinks he could make an owl sound.
This is the reason I
Yeah,
wanted
but
to know
Braxton,
if
you're ahead
Lafdul
of
heard
us.
it.
You are ahead of
No.
us. I
Lafdul,
was
you did not hear
whispering
it.
with Higgimus.
Oh no, Braxton doesn't know anything
Yeah,
about
no.
it, but Braxton thinks he can make all sorts of sounds.
Braxton has a healthy confidence.
All right, so I Try to make an owl sound back.
It comes out like a foghorn.
That last thing I rolled was my wisdom score. So
All right. How loud were you doing it? Or I mean, were you trying to be kind of quiet, or were you trying to be loud, or what?
try to be a little bit quiet. I'm not like yelling it. I'm doing it like what the same volume level I would think an owl would do.
Okay. You all hear Higgimus make a very bad owl sound.
Lafdul's face planting.
Nice job.
Head goes to face, head
I
goes
can't-
to
I can't
face,
remember
and then
what it's called.
back.
Yeah. I'm
Wait
doing
a
the same
minute.
like Yeldan.
Old?
Mm-hmm.
I have ESP. Oh no, I already cast that. Sorry. Forget about it. But I could make myself invisible and go and have a look.
You could do that if you want.
Yeah.
Entirely up to you.
I'll do that.
Okay.
That's how slavers communicate, by pretending to be owls.
All right. So
Alright,
you
I
cast.
make myself invisible and I try and move closer to where I thought the owl sound had originated from.
Okay. So you suddenly Higgimus Leva disappears from near you.
I quirk an eyebrow
And
and whisper, "Were you supposed to be leaving?"
well, you don't actually know that she's leaving.
Well,
She just
are you
vanishes.
still? I'll say, "Oh, are you still there, Lava?"
I whisper back, yes, I'm going to have a quick look.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So you
boy.
go off to the right. Slowly, I assume, trying to be quiet.
Very slowly because I'm not as good as Lafdul, and but I am invisible, so
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep the cover sort of, and not make too much noise.
And this is how our wizard dies.
I was thinking that, but I'm not going to say anything to jinx it.
I will, however.
Cast.
How is this detect magic? How exactly does that work? Can I just cast it randomly in a general direction, or do I need an object or something?
No, I mean you just
Aura.
it's a detection spell. You cast it, and then if there's magic, you detect it. Also, I forgot to roll a wild search. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Oh God!
AoE.
You're 5th level, correct?
Yep. And that's how the wizard died.
Killing all of us
Did
in
you
the
know if the
process.
spell's weaker though?
No, I actually what I do is I start a meteor storm around us, and we'll all get to be visible and die.
Yeah, I think the camp would suddenly realise something's going on over there.
And then we all make new characters.
That would be interesting.
All right, hold on a second. I got a wild search.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, no!
And suddenly,
And
what
so-
Higgimus
so-
said doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah,
Not that we are superstitious or anything.
you realize that Leva starts casting a spell near you. She does not disappear. I'm sorry, because of that.
Higgimus's eyes just
That's retconning.
get larger.
What am I casting?
It is a retcon because this should have happened. So you start to cast your spell to make yourself invisible, and you feel it going awry, and all of a sudden, strong winds start blowing through the trees.
Oh no.
Rather
Oh, well,
loudly.
it could have been worse.
And you are not invisible. The spell is gone, of course.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to move away from Higgimus. If you're retconning the
Yes,
casting,
yes.
then I'm retconning the movement.
Yes, I understand. When I said that I forgot the wild surge, I was erasing everything that happened after you start to cast.
Okay. I can, however, cast detect magic, can I?
You could choose to cast detect magic after that.
So
Yes.
Have
suddenly
me and
that's
Yeldan being thrown at the trees?
Give me both of you. Give me dexterity checks.
Oh God.
I was more like thinking...
These are very strong winds. These are extremely strong winds.
I'm good.
Actually, what would happen is that that
I'm
Levalithana
good,
goes,
yeah.
"Oops, ow."
Okay. You both feel, sudden strong gusts of wind start buffeting you, and you basically have to grab onto the tree to stabilize yourself. But once, the surprise passes of these strong winds, you're okay up in the trees.
Are they going against us or for us? As in, if I were to shoot an arrow, would my arrow be going against them?
Okay. Well, let me see what
At
direction.
last.
Do we notice any reaction from the others from the others, from the ones who are coming towards us?
You could not see them yet. You don't know where they are.
Yeah, but,
You
no, but
you haven't
Braxon
noticed
might.
anything. You haven't noticed anything from them.
There was no call of oops and shit and whatever.
Not yet.
Okay.
The wind is coming from your ahead left, basically. So you'll be
Oh, so
shooting
the
essentially
arrows-
into the wind.
Oh,
But
And,
it's going
uh,
slightly to the left, though, isn't it?
Can Braxon smell anything on the wind?
Other than the normal smells of forests.
Our sense going forward. Then.
Let's see
Sweaty,
from the,
sweaty slavers.
No.
wrong
let's see
direction.
from the left. So from the east, when we look down, or is it from the fort?
It's coming from ahead left. You're facing south. So it's coming from the
Southeast.
southeast.
Yeah. Okay. So
Is
not
it
from the
that
fort
way or
at all.
that way? This way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just basically a strong, constant wind is blowing through the trees now.
Where's Ockar?
Ockar's in the bushes, hiding.
I'm in the bushes.
Ockar, does your wolf, or actually, if I could talk to him, I'd ask him whether his wolf actually notices anything. But I can't, so I won't.
Ockar, your wolf growls a little bit at the sudden weather change.
But nothing else.
Nope. Okay. With these strong winds, are you guys just settling back in and waiting?
Yep.
No, I'm casting detect magic.
Okay.
Another wild surge.
So, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's no difference between now and 5 minutes or in 5 hours.
All right.
Braxton's gonna.
You can
Braxton's- Go on.
you can detect the magic from the wind right now.
Oh, God.
That's exactly what we need. We know
That
that
is-
there's wind all around us, and it's magical.
Yep.
Great.
Braxton wants to see if there's any gaps in the swaying of the plants that might indicate people coming.
They're all swaying to and fro. I mean, this forest is pretty dense, so it's difficult to see anything else.
God, I'm an idiot. I could have alternate reality, the invisibility spell.
That's kind of a waste.
Oh, well.
It's
Depends how
it's,
disastrous the wild surge is.
We
Okay.
could have had a fireball on our hands if you did that.
After a couple minutes, you guys just kind of settle back and just basically have to deal with the wind. It is now, I mean, rather loud, so even talking to each other would be difficult because you've got,
Oh, it's
strong.
picking up.
Well, I mean, you got strong winds blowing through, so it's not like I mean, when it was calm, you could speak and try to keep yourselves quiet, maybe, and hope that people wouldn't hear you. But now you have to speak up, not necessarily shout if you want to talk to each other from a little bit away, but you have to speak up. You can't just try and be quiet.
But it's also cover. The further away they are, it's harder for them to hear us.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
Lafdul realizes this, but Lafdul's not really with anyone.
Okay.
Where is Lafdul?
He's in the what? He's in the tree.
Yeah, he's in the tree.
Assuming the wind isn't localized on us.
Well, it can't be too localized. I mean, it is wind.
Mm.
All right, Braxon. You do see ahead of you a human step out into between trees. He's kind of hunkered down, dealing with this wind. But he's moving slowly through the trees, looking around. He's got a scale armor, a shield, and a sword out. He's got a bow on his back.
Can I get a shot on him?
Yeah, if you wanna shoot an arrow at him.
Right. Do I need to lick my finger and take the wind into account?
The wind. I mean, the wind is going pretty strong. It's not something that you need to test. It's not. I mean, it's going to have a big effect on the arrow. It's not just a little effect. You know which way the wind is going.
Yeah. Is he? What sort of range is he at?
He's close enough. It's normal range.
What the heck? Let's try my short bow button. After finding my token to click.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Boom.
So, by the way, you have to stand up to do this. I mean, you're basically standing up and shooting kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Do I see? Question: can we see Braxon stand up and shoot at somebody?
Yeah, Lafdul was looking the direction that he's shooting at.
You definitely can, and you stand up and loose, and you have gauged the air, the wind just right, and your arrow lodges in the guy's shoulder.
Can I follow it up with another arrow as soon as I see that?
No, we'll be going to initiative now.
Cool.
Ooh.
So you guys can go ahead and roll for initiative.
There's a cat laying on my arm.
What's the range?
It's gonna make it kind of hard to swing your sword then.
No, I mean in real life.
Range is gonna be short range for basically everyone here. The guy was maybe 40 feet away from you, Braxon.
Okay.
There's
far
only
does it
one of
shoot
them. Is that there were
from this
two,
tree?
weren't they? Weren't there two?
No, I said there was one.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah,
Yep.
today.
Yep.
Last time when we actually saw them, there was a patrol of 2 people, wasn't there?
There was a
No,
patrol
there's
of
a
6
patrol
people.
of 6.
6.
You only see one.
That's
right
strange. I've rolled initiative, but it doesn't seem to be coming up.
Ald has to open the initiative tracker for us to see it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to wait.
Do I have to roll
Why
for
is
my
there a
wolf
round?
as well?
I will roll for your wolf. Let me.
Tracking spell buff.
I will not do anything this round. I want to see where the others are.
Trying to decide if I should shoot my gun or not.
That looks like a duckling.
As I'm drawing my bow, am I compromising myself like greatly? So I might change my. He might just have a change.
Should I shoot this guy?
Well, you mean
It's up to you.
you're wondering if that's going to reveal where you are?
No, I'm not worried about if I get seen. Whether or not I'll fall out the tree because I'm no longer holding onto the tree to shoot my bow.
No, it was mainly the surprise of the wind. Once
Oh, right.
once that passed, then you were able to set yourself and get yourself into a position where you weren't going to be in danger from the tree.
I love the little icon for the wolf.
Yeah, no one's
That
gonna
doesn't have the correct name yet.
Yeah, no, I'll get that. Actually, that's since you weren't here when we started up. What did you name your wolf, Ockar?
Beowulf. Literally Beowulf.
So that's your pronunciation. Okay.
Yes, that's how I looked up how to pronounce it online, and it's fairly Beowulf.
Okay.
Beowulf. Okay.
Beowulf. Okay.
Dog.
It's like it's very close to Beowulf, so it's why when I saw it in chat, it's like that's a Beowulf. So it's probably
Let's just
sounds
keep
like
it. I know that, but it was the best thing I could find.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
No,
It's
it's-
just going to be a pain to pronounce, I find, personally.
That's all right. You don't need to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Not unless you're going
That
to try
is-
and steal it.
That is
It would be like Higgimus, and it's just going to be known as dog.
Puppy. What else?
No, it's big enough. It's big enough to be a dog. It's big enough to be a dog. Now, if it's a regular wolf, then yeah, it'd be puppy.
It's
Oh,
definitely
to
big
give
enough.
off like any pets, like I don't know. I'm sidetracking there. Fight. Never mind.
I mean, they would like a lot of the normal pets that other people do. They're
I thought there
probably
was
not
something, like,
as
unique, like scavers or something.
no. They're probably not as into pets as other other races are, because pets can't shoot guns.
I
Some
don't
spit
know.
Poison.
Give a gun to a monkey.
Yeah, monkeys
Seems
can
like-
do
Seems
that.
like a
Okay.
really, really bad idea. Seems
Monkeys
like
don't
a
assassinate
people.
really bad idea.
A well-trained monkey.
In real life, monkeys have assassinated people, just so you know.
Well, yeah. Yeah, whatever. All right. I am just about ready. There we go. All right.
Yeah, I could totally see Giff doing that though, training monkeys to shoot guns.
Actually, just to make it clear that I'm not just sitting there waiting for the round to be over. I want to see where the others are of this particular patrol.
Okay. So what exactly are you doing then to do that?
I definitely am looking around. Maybe even. Phew,
I mean, are you going to get up and move, or are you staying where you are and looking around?
At the moment, I'm standing sort of slightly behind Higgimus's back. So to actually see more of the field, I'd have to move more to the middle of the group.
Right, but I mean,
In that case, yes, I am moving, but
Okay.
but I'm not attacking. I'm not doing anything. I'm just moving around to look, and I'm not. I'm sort of ducking and slinking around.
also, I'm showing the proper spelling in the turn tracker. You guys not seeing the proper spelling in the turn tracker for the wolf?
It's not showing
No.
up. It's just
Oh,
blank.
right. Yeah. Okay.
You might need to delete him and re-add him.
No, I think it's because it's just controlled by Ockar, and there isn't a site thing. Can I?
Does Ockar see it?
Do you guys see?
I do.
Do you guys see each other's names in the list, or just the?
Mm-hmm.
You do see each
Yeah, we
other's
see,
names?
in
Oh,
our
we
list.
see the names. We see the names.
We even see the round count.
Well, yeah. No, that's you should see that.
We don't. I know you can make it so you can see our names on the token, but I don't know if that'll change the wolf or
No, it
not.
does that. That's not it.
I could try reloading the page, see if I see the name.
No, I'm
I
pretty. No, I
don't
know.
wanna do
I
that
know.
until after
No,
the
I know
combat.
why it's happening. I know why it's happening, and I'm just wondering if there's
Okay.
a way to do it without setting everyone to be able to control him.
Ah, okay.
No, whatever. All right. Now you guys should see the name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just had to set it so that you all can control it, and I will have to tell you not to. Okay.
We're trustworthy.
So, all right. So Braxon, you've fired an arrow off at this guy. It hits him in the shoulder. He stumbles back a little bit, and then seeing you, he basically charges at you, swings his sword, and he gives a shout. He doesn't actually say anything, but it's just kind of like a wordless shout.
Oi!
Something like that,
Like-
yeah.
Over here.
No, it was wordless.
That's too.
Oh, true. So he
Can,
actually gets he goes before my 8. I
Can
rolled
Braxon-
1, man.
Can Braxon change weapons before the guy gets to him?
You can drop that. I mean, you were planning to shoot your bow.
He was going to shoot his bow, yeah, but if the guy runs towards him,
Yeah.
he would probably not want to do that.
Yeah, you'll have to drop your bow and draw your
Goodbye,
sword
bow.
when it's your turn.
Never find it again. It's in the middle of a...
It's not
Grass?
that hard. No, I mean it's
It's
you
not like
know where you
super-
are, so
It's not like super tall grass that
Yeah.
everywhere looks exactly the same kind
Uh,
of deal.
you're a little startled by his charge and swing, but you do manage to sidestep it as you chuck your bow aside and pull out your sword.
Well, it'd be the rod.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Do I have time to do that?
Oh yeah, it's weapon you're drawing. It starts as a club.
Yeah, you can draw the weapon, press the button, and after you drop your bow, so that's fine. All right. And another guy wearing much the same equipment, scale armor, shield, longsword. You didn't see him before, but the sound of his ally shouting has drawn him, and he comes out of the some bushes and charges at you.
Good fun.
But you luckily
I suggest you
sidestep.
kill him, Braxon.
That's probably.
I
a
feel
good
some
idea.
hit points going.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh no, he missed.
Yeah, he missed. And let's see.
The real question is how much of a disadvantage I am to hit Braxon. Because
Well, it's 2 to 1 at the moment.
Yeah,
And,
no, shooting into melee.
Yeldan, right next to you, you hear a small twang and the sound of an
Oh.
arrow firing, but nothing else. Fellow
Oh,
Rain briefly
I point-
appears and then disappears again.
Oh.
Oh, he disappears again?
Yeldan, your turn.
Well, 3 people got higher initiative than me, and I rolled a freaking 1.
They had faster
so I
weapons.
can only see the 2. I can only see the 2 in melee combat.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna shoot one of the ones in melee combat then. Roll to hit.
I swear, both me and you hit.
SRD.
So it's now 4v1.
Oh no, there's only 3. There's only 3 people that
No, us
Braxon and
2,
2 others.
plus the 2 them on him. We're all trying to kill Braxon.
Very funny. All right. Nope, I miss.
And that would miss Braxton anyway, so I'm not even going to bother rolling for that. Okay.
Missed by a wide margin.
All right, so Leva, you're looking around, and you see roughly in the direction of where the owl call came from, a figure step out and with a bow, and it is shooting at Braxton. This guy has leather armor. You see a short sword on his belt.
Point him out to Higgimus.
And the arrow goes wide.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a massive penalty to ranged attacks right now.
Can I point Higgimus towards it? Towards Sapu?
He probably sees
when
us.
it's your turn. Lafdul,
Braxton-
you do see
I
that.
don't have
though.
a turn.
You didn't roll initiative at all.
No.
Then
Why?
you're being careful and quiet. So no.
You're looking up now.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
always
I'll see
roll
it.
initiative, even if you're not planning to really do anything.
Okay.
Lafdul, you do see this guy step out though.
I will shoot at that leather guy then.
Okay.
Leather guy. He tries.
All right.
Nope.
Yep. Your arrow goes wide because of the winds and everything like that. And let's see.
Does it even go remotely near him?
Nah, it goes pretty wide. Yeah. No. So no, it doesn't.
It makes me wonder if anybody else noticed our 2 arrow shots.
All right, Ockar, your turn.
There's one archer in the open, I think, right now.
But that's basically past Higgimus and Leva.
So there's 2 guys in armor that went after Braxon, right?
Yep.
And 1 archer guy?
Yep.
Can I get to the archer guy and attack him this round, or should I go after one of the other people?
You
up
can get
to
to
you.
anyone you want.
Okay, I'm going to imagine that Braxon can handle this, and I'm going to run over and strike at the archer with my sword.
Okay. Beowulf is gonna follow you and assist.
Right.
Oh, it's nice you wrote both these same initiative.
So, okay.
Your wolf does miss though, just so you know.
How many attacks does it get?
Just 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
All right. That is a hit though.
Yeah, he was distracted by the wolf, obviously.
I probably would be as well.
8 damage.
Okay, you rush up in your plate armor and swing your sword down on the guy and get a nice big nasty gash along his chest. He starts tossing his bow aside, fumbling for his short sword after this nasty blow.
He must be really realizing he's clearly outmatched.
I don't
So
like
we-
that laugh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I mean,
There's still
yeah,
2 more guys.
It is pretty clear that he would be outmatched, you know. Okay.
We're still 2 more guys who haven't gone yet. If it's not Brax.
It is not Braxon.
The real question: are they going to keep shooting at Braxton, though, or are they going to shoot the guy in plate mail?
I think I'm the scarier threat right now.
You hear an arrow sink into the tree right by you, Yeldan, and looking down, you see in the direction that the arrow came from, you see past where Ockar was, another archer.
Cool. Well, he just
Oh, I
became
see
my
that.
next target.
Okay, and
Do I see that?
no, you did not see that one.
Ah.
You do hear a bowstring snap past beyond the guy that Ockar chased after. You can see the guy. You can see the guy whose bowstring snapped. It was really loud. It was surprising.
Even above the wind, it's like
Not only did it snap, you also heard a very loud curse.
But we didn't see the person.
No, you did. I mean,
you do now.
yeah, you do now.
Okay.
All right, Braxon.
So you got 2 guys on you.
You're muted, Braxon. You might still be moving between a new computer.
Oh, did he say he was moving?
I thought you...
Sorry,
That's good.
I think I was muted.
Yes.
Yes.
I was saying, should I be at any disadvantage from swapping weapons?
Nah.
Okay,
We've swapped weapons now.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
okay.
Nice.
All right, so Braxton's going to swing at the nearest one. Oh, the guy with the injury, maybe.
That is a hit.
I take it you're using the sword film.
Yeah. And
Does he get 2
That's going to
attacks?
be
Not this turn.
no. Next turn, yeah, it's 3 to 2. So that's
it's a D8 plus whatever fire damage sword does.
yeah. I don't have that written down for some reason.
It's 'cause you
We don't know
No,
how
no.
much.
No, I think I got it written on a separate thing.
I don't
Alright.
think we know what the fire damage is. All does though.
Okay, I'll just roll a d8 then.
Do you have any normal bonuses?
You've got a normal strength bonus, right? +1.
Damage. It says damage adjustment +3. That can't be right.
No, that's you're also specialized in sword.
Oh, right. Got you.
All right.
He's got 16 strength.
Yeah.
Have to use the damn thing.
All right. So you swing the flaming blade at the guy, and he cries out in pain as the sword cuts through him. He stumbles back, but he's still alive. All right.
It doesn't just cut through; it also cauterizes.
Your turn, Higgimus.
Oh, goody.
Burning through the ladder.
All right, so
Like a
I
lightsaber,
yell
just
over
cauterizes.
to. Hold on. I yell over to Ockar, his dog, and Yeldan and Blake. You guys take care of those archers, and then I will go march over to where Braxon is,
You just
Already
shot
in the
out
plan, buddy.
trees.
Okay.
and I will call upon the power of Kaldar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Roll
your
those
1d8 for
temporary-
hit points.
By the power of Kaldar,
It's a
you
D8,
have
right?
the power.
I was thinking of that music, oddly enough.
Yeah, we all do.
Don't do the music. Ald can't afford the royalties.
He-Man.
Okay, and
You know, I keep on forgetting that it has a lower initiative modifier than a regular sword swing.
well,
It's an item.
My bad.
that's okay. Yeah, you can use the init macro that I made too for that kind of thing. All right, so you get 4 extra hit points. You get the normal bonuses from the aid spell, and now Yeldan and Lafdul, you get your second arrows.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot at the archer that shot at me and missed.
Okay.
Unless I see anyone else, I'm
Nope.
shooting at the 2 at Braxton's phone. Actually, do I see the guy that yelled out?
Yes, you see that guy.
Alright, I shoot at him.
Okay.
No, my rolls are off
Oh.
today.
That must be it.
That's a hit.
Good job. You found the correct arrow.
Yeah. Not many of them left.
All right. So your arrow sinks into his shoulder as well. That happens as he's tossing aside his bow and drawing his sword. And the other guy who tried to attack Yeldan is attacking him again. And the arrow goes into the leaves up above you.
Yeah, I haven't because he's attacking me. I have a ranged weapon. When someone's attacking me with a ranged weapon, my AC is actually 3.
Yeah, but does that apply if you're standing still?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But also, it doesn't matter that much when they're also rolling pathetically.
True.
Well, he's in cover as well.
I have gotten a lot of 5s and 2s so far, and a 1.
I'm just thankful I haven't rolled a 1 yet.
All right, initiative time.
What would happen on the one with...
we now see 5 of them, do we?
Yes, you do.
Uh,
How are we in terms of how far apart are they from the furthest one to the left to the furthest one to the right, or what's the
Pretty-
biggest?
Pretty far
Distance.
apart, but you're looking at 50 feet between the archers and the 2 guys in scale armor. And
They're the ones who are attacking Braxon, right?
Yeah, those are the ones attacking Braxon. The archers have